Would you like to lose a kilo or 2 kilos or 800 grams per week? Let's get into it and get into this week's breakdown diet. Okay, so as I moved along, so I went down from body weight. We're on week 22 at the moment, as you can see. So we'll see how that goes. So everything's been going well there. Nothing much to complain. But yeah, so that was quite good. So I did 800 grams for this week. Last week was a bigger week. That one was like nearly close to 2.5 kilos. So it was a lot more. The calories that I'm consuming during that period of time is, here we go. So I upped them a little bit. So I was able to eat a bit more calories. So that worked out well. For this week, so I'll see how that transitions into the changes and the other. I'll give you an example of the food breakdown. So I'm sort of eating, it's not exactly precise, but you get an idea. Majority of it's all clean food. So at the moment it would be like, say, oats, white potatoes, sweet potato, rice, chicken breasts, steak, what's bad? Barramundi. I've had tongue twists trying to say that. Barramundi and some chicken fry sometimes too. So like I said, it's very this high carb, low fat type of nutrition at the moment that I've been adjusting food for this longer period of time. I will make some other changes moving forward depending on what happens with the results coming up soon. So we have, I think we're on week 4 until the transformation. So be able to see that. Oh, I've got some other exciting news. Let's dump that on you. Like, haven't not much change for cardio and the other. So I ended up ordering this thing. So I've got it coming in. It should be coming in next week or the week after. So I might make a setup video with that. We'll wait and see, or I'll just take a couple of pictures of it when it's done. We'll wait and see which prefers. But yeah, that means I will not have to go into orange as much to train legs. So that's 100% better. I'll have, it's quite large actually. When I was measuring the floor to try to figure out, where's this going to fit, it takes up a lot more space than I thought it's going to. But I got this one because I looked how the sled sits and the bearing sit. Because I got one in the past when I had my other gym set up in the other, before I moved, and I had the other leg press. I had problems with the roller. The roller went inside, and the rollers were inside like a tube of metal. So I think I'll try this. Hopefully this one's more smoother and it works efficient. I think they're discontinuing this model and they're working on a heavier duty, different type of model. But I like to look at this, so we'll see how that goes. So that's quite exciting with that. So the changes with that, haven't got much other changes. All that has been completed. I don't really got much more to say on it. Like I said, it's just been, it's better than last week for the energy situation. I'll break down my legs. So I've been going in town and training legs over the last past 20 something weeks. So I've just been going into orange, like I said. So that's just going to free up so much more time, not having to do that. As well, what you don't see, I will use like a TENS machine, like electrolysis machine, for up to 2 hours, probably about an hour on each leg. Usually, and I just put it in different spots where I want it to fire just a little bit more, and I've been doing that during the period of time. I've had a niggly shoulder injury. I've been ignoring that the whole period of time as well, though. It is better than it was. When I first did the shoulder injury, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, I thought I was never going to be able to train again. So, I just had to get my mind out of it, not worry about lifting as heavy, just move through real slowly with the movements. That's what I've been doing with the training. So the training during the whole week has been more like just feeling my body and just getting a pump and not worrying about, where in the past I'd just worry about constantly lifting as heavy as possible, and I'd always get injured, especially when I was in low calories, and I'd always wonder why I'd get injured, and then I'd get upset I got injured, then I wouldn't train, then I'd get depressed, and then I'd fall back on my nutrition and not stick to what I meant to do. Plus the muscle dysmorphia of my legs shrinking, that usually has a little bit of an issue, and I usually do not like to keep going when it gets smaller. But it's just something I'm like, I will look better. I've just got to ignore it. It's been really hard, but I'm just looking at it as I will look better if I'm smaller. I'll be healthier if I've got all this extra fat off. So I just been keep shaving it off. But yeah, so with the breakdown, I'm unsure if I'm going to push through an extra 6 weeks. So I really don't know if I'm going to push through that 6 week after this 4 weeks on September the 1st. So from September the 1st, what do we got? So we got like 1, 2, 3, 4. So about four in a couple of days. So I might decide, if I do decide, I'll see what I look. We'll see what I look like. I'll do that before and after transformation. Like it says, it's a big transformation. I look like Jabba the Hutt in the picture. It's fucking funny. Anyway, side the point. I think that's all we got time for. If you need any coaching services or you want your nutrition done for you, if not, just set your calories. Just start working on yourself. Start learning what to do. It's better to have that knowledge and know what you're doing after a period of time. You'll end up figuring it out, you know. Just take 1 week at a time. Try to stick to a loss of about half a kilo per week, and that's perfect, you know, if you're trying to lose. That's all we got time for. Hooray.